Guess who deleted the wrong bit of film? That's right, me. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed because I actually managed to somehow accidentally delete the last recording I did, which um, I thought was a 5 second end clip, which I didn't mean to record. But it turns out it was actually a whole episode, and that's something I'm not going to get back because that was the installation of the balance wheel on hairspring. It was the installation of the regulator, installation of the alarm, oiling, and testing. And that is 5 things. That is Gons. But oh well, because you've seen me do it many times before, and you've seen other people do it many times before, and you know what went on? It was a normal situation. The only thing that happened that was out of the ordinary was the fact that it wouldn't run, because I noticed, well, not my noticing that made it not run, but until I noticed that the this bit here of brass where the pallet is was actually pushed in a little bit. So all I did was I went like that, leaved it out a tiny bit, and suddenly it just bumped into action, and it's running really well. So it's been about this for about an hour, whilst I've been doing other things, and yeah, it works really well. And best bit, what I also did was I sort of customized the regulation, not regulation, the repeating of it, because by bending the hammer very slightly, you can sort of customize how long the repeating period is. And I personally like a very short repeating period, because then I can have the clock at the other end of the room. I can hear it go ding, stop, and then I can. That gives me enough time without bothering myself or anyone else to go up to it, turn it off, and then get ready for the day without the thing constantly blaring whilst I fumble my way along across the room to it. So let me just show you that now. I have not tested it with the alarm in, because I literally, the end of the last one was me just putting that nut on there. But yeah, I don't have a nut, so I will use this. Sorry, I don't have a knob, so I use this small nut to turn the alarm on, like so, and it is very stiff because it's actually hurting my fingers, because the one that was on there before, the when it was on before, the tension was all wrong, so it was very loose, and that gave me it was easier to use that. But I wonder if this Smith's knob will fit. Not the right kind, is it? It's not a threaded one, but sometimes these just can be popped on. Hang on a minute. I might have to do a bit of shum and widen it up a bit, like that. But yeah, the isopropyl alcohol is absolutely brilliant. Would recommend. That'll do for now, won't it? So you can see the alarm does. Oh no, yeah, this isn't working. I'll find something else. Oh no, it fits. The alarm does do its thing. Look at the trip spring. Ta-da! It's got a finger type thing instead of a pin, which I prefer, as long as you can take this off, which is great because this bit unscrews. It's not pressed on or anything, everything unscrews. Very convenient. So anyway, the repeating, how was I doing with that? Let's find out if this would actually turn the thing rather than just spin on its axle. I need to find a proper knob for this. Where is my thing of knobs and all sorts? Do I have an appropriate knob? I wonder if this one, oh no, that's way too small. Wouldn't you all love to have a box of stuff like this? I can tell. Oh, maybe yours is better than mine, I don't know. It probably is, because I cannot find. I think I used all my threaded knobs. I think this one's a bit small as well. Yeah, that's too small. Oh well, what shall I do? I wonder if this winder will work. As a last resort. Aha. That doesn't work. Okay, plan J. We are... Oh, whoa, what's this? Oh, that's the knob I just had. Wait, maybe I can make it work. Let's do a bit more pushing and shoving. Wait, is this even the same one? I don't think it is. I think it's a different one. All these Smith's knobs everywhere. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'm just going to modify it. Aha! It is on. So, let's get the repeater in. Any minute now. Maybe not. Hang on a minute. Maybe. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, I like quite a short repeating period. Maybe it could even be shorter than that. I think my Veglia, is a bit shorter than that. However, I've noticed something. This balance cup has a tendency to tighten itself up, and I've got no idea why. And it stops it. Oh, also there's a letter C on the thing. No, it seems to be working again now. Maybe it's down to I don't know. I don't know why that is. I'll have to look into it. But for now, we have put it together. I think that's actually down to it being the wrong one. I'm honestly not sure why that is. It doesn't seem to be doing it anymore. Before it would just... No, it's not doing it anymore. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why it was, but it used to, the balance cup would just unscrew itself. But it's not doing it anymore, so that's good. But yeah, let's put this, why is it dying down? It's a worry, isn't it? Oh no, it's not, it's picked up again. It probably just needs to run in, so I'll check the oil. Might put a bit more on the balance cup, so maybe that'll improve the frictionlessness of it, and hopefully mean that it would be even less likely to undo itself, because there's basically no friction between the balance cup and the actual pivot itself. There we go. Well, hopefully that improved the situation. So I will actually wait. I'll pause it here, and then I'll come back in about 10 minutes. And if it has not improved, or if it's undone itself, or tightened itself up rather, or if it has stopped or slowed down in any way, then I shall rethink it a little bit. But if not, I shall proceed. So it's been a bit more than 10 minutes, to be honest. I completely forgot about this. But it is running. As you can see, the balance wheel is actually kicking more than it ever has done, which is a great sign. Yeah, it's really good, and it's actually the right way up as well, so that's how it should be running. Yeah, I'm absolutely astounded, over the moon, and very happy about that. So, what's there left to do? Well, I don't have much time left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back in the case right now on camera. Let's do it. Reassembly, hands and dial, all that. And then we should be finished and have a really, really nice little Veglia Azalea to have around. Well, I will anyway. I'll have a day of timekeeping, then if it keeps time, then I shall use it the following night to wake myself up in the morning. Oh yes, the twisted tabs, or folded tabs rather. Really not a big fan of them. Oh well, they're there. But yeah, we got them straightened out. I don't know if that made sense. I just added that little bit of sentence on because it was about 5 minutes since I was last recording. I had to just go and do something quick. Hopefully that made sense. Anyway, let's put this on. Yeah. Interestingly, the I didn't attempt to take the paper dial off because it all came off one piece anyway. But I just noticed in the middle of it, you can see the actual dial pan is crimped around the middle of it, so I wouldn't be able to remove it anyway, which is not great if you're thinking about replacing one of these dials. I mean, I'm not, to be honest, because this is fine. But if you're thinking about replacing these dials, you might need to work around that somehow. I don't know. Anyway, this is still running. So, let's put this on. Like so. Very nice. I'm going to fold over these tabs because I feel like they might need to be. And hopefully I'll never need to unfold them again. And if you're a service person in the future working on this clock and these break off on you, then don't blame me, blame Veglia for even thinking about using them in the first place. Right, that's on there pretty well. So hands, yeah, still got them. I have 5 hands right here. 3 for the clock, 2 for me. Hair keeps appearing on there. Right. Can I get this on here with my incredibly undexterous fingers? Or finger and thumb? A thumb is a finger. It is, isn't it? The thumb is a kind of finger. Because why wouldn't it be? Okay. Put that on there. And hopefully that... Yeah, that's oh, why is this not going on? I don't know. Which is very annoying. Okay. No, it's... Is it on? I suppose it is. Alright, in that case, let's proceed. Where is the hand setting knob? As always, it is not where I remember it. There it is. We'll have to suffer with the alarm until we get this in the case. Alright. Let's go for 6. At least the repeater made it slightly more bearable. Okay. And the minute hand. And now for a quick test of the thing. Will it go off at the time I set it to? Which is 8. And also, importantly, will the alarm hand move? I hope it does not. Aha, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Perfect. Right, that is pretty much the best case scenario right there, first off. So I'll be interested to see how these things, I don't know where they are. Where do they even get to? Why are... Oh, there they are. They're on here. How these little handles interact with the things, because inside here you've got this thing that moves up and down. It's like a slot for some reason. If that blocks the hammer and that's just sliding a bit of metal, it's still going to make a noise. It's just going to go pat, 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 pat. I don't know how to understand how that will work. Let's find out anyway. and this one is the I think it's continuous and repeat, and that hooks onto that little bar there, like that, and keeps it out of the way. So that makes sense. But I have to see how the other one works. So let's put this in the inner shell. Take these off. Yeah, and even the winding keys are slightly Westcloxy. There we go. Right. But I honestly, I do really like this thing. So, as we were, the movement is in, and the little regulator is poking out. So I've had to look at how the alarm works, and that is, it literally just stops it, because that's blocking it, so it won't even be able to move, if you know what I mean. Because let's say the bell's there and it's ringing against it like ding 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 ding. This thing just blocks it, so it won't even be able to move and hit the bell. So therefore, it won't be able to move back and forth at all, and therefore will be slapping nothing. So that's how that works, like that. But yeah, now it's in. We can, I think we can put these in. So move that out of the way. And it is getting late, so I am lowering my voice a little bit. So put this in here, like that. Like that. Where is the thing? There it is. Now will this get in? I think it will. Okay, that's one. 2. Now we've only got 2 out of 3, so I don't know where to put this one. Let's go for this one. It just seems like it's calling out for me more than the other one is. Okay. And these are little springy bits here, I think, are just to hold these up again so they have a bit of grip to them, otherwise they'll just be flopping around. So that's what they're for. I don't think there's any dustproofing benefit to them in particular. But yeah. So that's that. Now this is in there solid. So now I think we can literally just start putting this in the case and finalising our series in a positive way. Oh, I need to undo these, don't I? One sec. I shall get the thing again. I did not realise that you actually needed to undo them a little bit. This is like a style 4. You have to undo them a little bit and then slot it in there and then tighten them up. So that's 1. That's 2. You can see people in the past did not use any protection on their pliers because there are scratches all over them. So that's like that, and hopefully there should be enough room now for this to come on. Yeah, I think we got it. Is that in? Yeah, it looks about right. So then we can tighten them up. Like that. And the final bit looks delicious from the front, doesn't it? It looks absolutely glorious. And it works as well. Final bit, I think, is to put the bell on. Which is sort of a copper-plated steel, I think. So, there they are. One. 2. And I think we can adjust this by just moving the screws about a little bit, should the tone be off. And then the finishing touch is the knobs, like that, which actually works. There's a hair on there. And winders. This one's been wound up so much the plating's come off it, so I'll put that on the time side where I think it's most likely to have come from. Because as you can see by the actual wear on the back of the thing, it's been wound up a lot. So, let's put it on repeat, silent, no, repeat and alarm. And then give it a test. Now, because it's late, I'm going to have my hands on the bell, but I will for maybe a couple of rings, just listen so you can listen to it, but otherwise I'm just going to test the fact it works or not. So let's go for 12 o'clock, alarm on. So let's try for the repeater. I think I heard it click about the right time. Maybe it's not then. Oh, there we go. That was yeah, that was a more promising click. And we're only 7 minutes out of time. Okay, I think we got it working then. So hope you enjoyed this little series of a little clock, the Veglia Azalea or Veglia. Which is a very, very nice one, and you don't see many painted examples. This is 1 out of 2 I've ever seen. You do see a few of them, but they're usually just nickel plated. But this one's painted in a wrinkle finish, which is very nice, but they all seem to be that colour as well. I think I've seen a pink one as well, maybe, I don't know.